I am making this video today to talk about a few builds and to teach you maybe how you can aim with the Spire. Also, in the end, I will be taking some balance suggestions in the fray. So, without further ado, let's get to the builds. And the aiming, of course. I'll be doing a little bit of both. So, as you can see, the Spire is actually pretty complicated. When it comes to, the Spire as a ship, you can turn the ship pretty quickly and easy to stop, turn, for a good aim. Now the issue is, of course, that the Spire is weak and squishy and blah blah blah, etc. But you still have 3 guns, so basically kill them before they kill you. But in the long run, you can always go different builds. I mean, at first I thought the Spire could only do the sniper build, and that is either the flak or the lumberjack there, Mercury there, and the Artemis there. I'm going to show you that build later and why it's actually effective, sniper build. But first I will tell you about the build that I have made, and this build is actually pretty good. Why? Because it actually kills. It kills and disables. It is actually very flexible when it comes to, toying with other ships. With the lumberjack you can punch their balloon down, of course making them less maneuverable, and of course when hitting the ground they won't be able to turn or go forward or backwards. So while their balloon is down, the Gatling gun and the flak will do the killing. This is the killer basically, and this is something I will be coming back to later. But what I'm telling you now is guns like the Artemis here can actually aim directly forward, like directly forward of the captain's vision, which makes the sniper build very effective because everything aims forward. But the Gatling does not. It barely touches the forward aim of the ship. The player who has the Gatling on will have to stay like this for like almost ever. But if you have knowledge, on what you have to look at when you're flying the ship, you can make the player who is aiming with the Gatling more flexible. This will make the lumberjack less flexible, but as soon as the balloon goes down you can just keep the Gatling and the flak on focus. So with this build, when you take down the balloon of the ship, if the gunner is good enough for that, or the engineer, I recommend the gunner being either on the Gatling or the flak. In the end, this is what's gonna happen. If we're gonna take some references, let's see here. We're gonna push F7 here. This is where the gun can aim. This is the only place where the ship can aim. I mean the Gatling can aim. It went a little bit to the left there. And look at where it stops. It cannot aim further than this. However, it stops directly right there. So a little bit to the right of this point of the ship. While of course you have 90 field of view. If you have 90 field of view, this is probably going to be your view. And when you have this view a little bit to the right of this point of the ship, the Gatling will hit anything from here to, I don't know, around over there. Now, to synergize this with the flak, doing a dual factor here, as they say, I don't think that's a word. The flak's maximum range is at this lamppost and a little bit further. So this is your goal as a Spire pilot. After the balloon is down with the lumberjack, of course with this build, you aim the flak and the Gatling from this point of this lamp to that point, to the right of this thing. At this point, both the guns will be able to hit their target. So let's put one in the middle. The Gatling will be able to hit, and the flag will be able to hit. Now, of course, the further away you go, the greater the hit chance. Well, not the hit chance, but the greater the aim will be. The closer they are, the harder it will be for them to aim. However, even though these targets are really close, it still aims quite freely, so they don't have to stay at the borders of their turn range. Always, they can always stay within where they are most comfortable aiming, so they can aim a little bit to the left and right over here, since the ships are usually long. So they can aim a little bit there, a little bit there. So basically you're aiming in between here and there with the Gatling and the flak. But with the lumberjack, it does not have a lot of turn range. So this basically is your aiming, I don't know what's it called. Basically you aim with that. So if you want to hit that middle target, let's say, it will now be able to hit it. Let's just see that. See that? It still hit it. Alright, in any case, I will be showcasing you more on the aiming a little bit later. Or let's just do that now, actually.